This is Investment Perspectives with Brad Kimes. Daily live streaming interactive. Featuring Mrs. Backup. Subscribe, hit the notification, smash the likes. Now, here's Backup Brad Kimes. Come on in.
What's up, everybody out there in the XRP community? Thanks for coming back to Investment Perspectives. You can hear I've got a really bad cold sinus infection going on. Don't worry, been to the doctor. I won't get too close. Everybody will be fine. But I couldn't stay away. I did read some stuff after a lot of rest today. And I wanted to let you guys know before we get into this article and the things that I did find today that I wanted to talk about. Remember, tomorrow we will have a great show lineup tomorrow. We have Clinton Donnelly, the tax fixer, on tomorrow morning. Do not miss that. Keep a lookout for the notification. I may have to fluctuate the start time on that show based around Clinton's schedule and availability, and we do want him on the show. So he's got a lot of information he wants to go over with us about taxes and crypto. Don't miss that. And the other big thing that's happening tomorrow night is Mickey B will be on the show. Special guest Mickey B from the community. My, oh my, the stuff that we're going to get into is going to be pretty fantastic. So you're going to want to see all of that. Now let's get into today and the things that are happening today. By the way, XRP is 20 cents today. So will it slip down into the teens? You know, a lot of people have been saying that XRP will have one more big pullback before we do get up and running and go into this bull cycle that everybody's saying that's coming. Speaking of which, that's the title of this video. 2020, will it be the next bull cycle? Let's take a look at this article here. I thought it was pretty interesting, so I want to take a look at it. Let me get it up so you guys can see it as well. XRP price to hit $28 in next bull cycle in 2020. Crypto trader. So let's take a look at this from U.Today. Thank you to them for the article. It's not very long. Let's take a look at it. So Yuri Molchan says, while the third largest cryptocurrency is still trading at 21 cents, now 20, a trader is citing a chart to suggest somewhat unrealistic XRP surge to the $28 level next year. You look here, it talks about 2020 will be the next bull cycle, $28 for XRP. 2-year falling wedge for XRP. 50 million XRP transferred between unknown wallets. Now, let's take a look at this. Third largest crypto, XRP, has not been on top form since early 2018 when the price surged to its all-time high in the $3 plus area. Still, at some point, XRP even managed to grab Ethereum's second spot on CoinMarketCap briefly. Ripple's active expansion strategy has not yet made its retail investors happy since the XRP price has been unable to go over the 30-cent mark for a long while already. However, now traders seem to have found signs on charts that say a new bull run is coming next year. 2020 will be the next bull cycle, $28. Let's see. The trader DYI Investing has shared some info about cyclical time frames for XRP he has come across. Bearish cycles that happen to XRP to take 2 years. He says, following a 1-year bullish cycle, this means, as per the trader, the approaching 2020 is going to become bullish for the coin. He expects the price to hit as much as $28. Now that's pretty damn bullish. But if you look at the chart here, you can see what he's actually showing you out of the chart, and then these moves, and then the predicted moves based on past history, if you take that and put it here and where we go. Now, we all know that with technical analysis, it's not 100%. These are indicators, right? We look for them to be leading indicators that may suggest or may not suggest certain tendencies are stronger one side of the equation or the other. So this is something to look at. Not trying to hype anybody here or whatever, but this is what charts are suggesting that exists as an indicator. We want to keep an eye on this. 2020 isn't even here yet, right? And we have the whole year of 2020 to see the growth happen or not happen. So I thought it was interesting to take a look at this. However, several Twitter users are expressing their doubts in the comment thread. They sound reasonable considering the fact that the all-time high XRP has reached so far was $3 plus. It was about 340, 380 something, depending on what exchange you were looking at. Light years away from the $28 in percent rise. So that's the information there, and you see some of these comments that they cite here. I'm not going to read those to you. However, what I did think was really like a pertinent thought to bring to this equation that they don't touch on in this article is that don't forget, and let me open this up too, because this really is something we have to pay attention to here. Anybody remember this? Ripple once again tries to toss the class action lawsuit, insists XRP is not a security. Now, this article is a little older, right, from 12/6, just a week or two ago, about 10 days ago. So if we look at this, we know that they're trying to get the lawsuit bumped, right? Let's take a look at this as a reminder. Ripple has once again asked federal court to dismiss the pending class action lawsuit over selling illegal securities, a new court filing shows. The company reiterates the same statute of repose argument, which means the plaintiff failed to meet a legal deadline for the filing of the suit. That's very important to understand that if it were to get dismissed on the statute of repose, it does not declare XRP a security or not. What it does is it throws the case out based on the fact that the plaintiff failed to meet the legal deadline. So that's one thing to understand. Ripple started selling XRP to retail investors back in 2013, which it really didn't, which means that it is way too late to bring the legal actions against it back in summer 2018 after a bar to a lawsuit was imposed in 2016. The blockchain behemoth also continues to insist XRP is not a security, which it is not, but it called this issue irrelevant to their latest motion, which is why it didn't address the point in depth. It's not the first time that Ripple tries to dodge the big question that is the cornerstone of the long-lasting legal battle. XRP is not a security, but that is irrelevant for the purposes of this motion. Even if XRP were a security, the plaintiff claims still fail as a matter of law, the filing said. So, Ripple's previous attempt to throw the suit out of the court did not bode well, as reporter by U.Today, Bradley Sostak, the leading plaintiff in the ongoing case, believes that defendants are still liable for selling illegal securities. The parties are expected to duke it out in court in January 2020. Well, isn't that interesting? You know, charts are suggesting a bullish move in 2020. Here we're seeing that mid-January 2020, we're looking at an opportunity to get a resolution, hopefully, in this particular matter of this class action lawsuit. XRP status as a security remains a point of contention within the crypto industry. Crypto influencer BitLord recently slammed Ripple for dumping the native tokens on investors to acquire businesses. Subscribed, and then it has the thing there. So let's take a look at this, because this is the actual filing right here. And here we go, right? So here it is right here, and we see defendants reply in support of motion to dismiss. Date, January 15th, 2020. We're going to be looking very closely for this date to try to see if we get any kind of resolution by January 15th, 2020. You know, the thing that I look at is like whether it's $28 XRP or $2 XRP or $1 or 50 cents. It doesn't matter to me, really. I know where XRP is going. What I find pertinent here is that obviously the TA stuff is important to keep an eye on, although in a nascent market like the crypto industry, technical analysis can fail more oftentimes than not compared to traditional markets, and it can still fail when using it in traditional market settings, right? But it's still important to keep an eye on it. It's still important to care about what it says, because it doesn't mean you want to stake your whole investment on what TA says. We want to use all of these things to say, okay, this is creating maybe a moment for us to pay attention to, whether it's through TA or whether it's through fundamental news, like this lawsuit in January 15th in 2020. right? So it's important for us to want to keep an idea on all of the things that affect our investment. That's the important key here. 2020, I believe, is going to be a standout year for cryptocurrency. And I think in large part it will be due to the definition of crypto being more defined than it currently is at this point today. I also believe from that we'll see the classification for cryptocurrencies, in which I believe XRP will fall into a very special classification, making it not just a digital asset, but a digital asset that supports the framework of the digital asset space. All right, guys, that's it for me today. Don't forget, special guest tomorrow morning, Clinton Donnelly, the tax fixer. Don't miss it. Going to be great topics covered. And it's end of year. You guys are going to want to know how to handle your investment when it comes to crypto. So really, really tune in to Clinton Donnelly. And tomorrow night, we're going to have the one and only from the community, Mickey B, is going to be here with us. And we're going to get into some pretty cool topics. You're going to want to tune in. By the way, guys, if you haven't heard, and I don't think there's anybody that haven't heard, we have a new Patreon group, Digital Asset Investor, Mr. B and myself, called Digital Asset Insiders, and it is growing like a weed. It is absolutely growing out of control. I mean, it's unbelievable the way this thing is growing right now. It has been a huge success, even with all the onslaught of information and people putting out false narratives about us and what have you. And we have our first live streams coming up this week. If you want to be a part of them and see what's going on in this group, you need to get in there. It's filling up quickly. We have two different tiers. Our first tier is a $3.99 tier, which is early investor, early in, $3.99 for life a month, and you get really some incredible perks, one of which is a standout. All of three of our contents from our channel is now being provided inside the group for each one of you, advertisement free. No ads in any of the content that all three of us are putting out now on the daily for each one of you inside of that group for just $3.99. And I'll tell you something, an exclusive once a month live broadcast, which I think this time we're going to do two live broadcasts, or live shows, together, all of us together this month, which is going to be pretty fantastic, and I'm excited about too. I can't tell you the guest, it's mystery guest, but you're going to want to see them. You're going to want to see them and hear what they got to say. There's some really great information being shared already in that group. It is absolutely a standout. So make sure you check out what's going on in there, guys. You will not be sorry. That is for sure. All right, guys, make sure you hit the like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. If you know any information that you can add about the Ripple lawsuit and getting some finality on that information for all of us, please contribute in the comment section below. I will see you guys tomorrow, and until then, catch you on the next one.